We're back!
Hey, so last time we got to this town and shit, and we were just kind of in a rush to take to the Pokémon Center and stuff. So, you know, this is the first town, the first gym leader is here. I don't go right to the gym leader, I'm not even sure if you're supposed to. I usually go to Bellsprout Tower.
Yeah, it's a good idea to go to Bellsprout Tower. But also, while you're mentioning a bunch of firsts, this is also a first of our own right now. This is our first video recording with the Elgato capture device.
So if this looks really nice, Elgato. And if it looks really shit, Elgato.
Yeah. Of course, we still gotta tweak some settings, but,
yeah, so, you know, new hardware, new software, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I tested out a little bit with Skyrim, and it looks awesome. It records in the 60 frames per second, all that cool stuff, so, yeah.
I think this is kind of a neat little thing here. You talk to these, and you find out that he got an item and the held Pokemon. Because this allowed a lot of people to convince their friends to trade them their Master Balls and rare candies.
Yeah, I mean, well, the fact that you can trade items if it's on a Pokemon is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I really hope that when Pokemon Bank comes out, well, of course, it's already out, when they do Pokemon Switch, I hope that the bank has some form of item transfer.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand why they won't allow it, but at the same time, it's just...
Sometimes it's a pain in the arse.
If you have 50 Master Balls, I kind of want to transfer that up for whatever reason. Just as an example.
Personally, you know, if you have your freaking certain stones and stuff like that, you know, like for me, Garvorite, I'd like to be able to transfer that. But I understand, you know, they don't want you to be able... If you don't have the wristband thing to use it at first, you know...
Yeah, exactly. Like, you actually need the keystone to use it, even in online play.
Okay, so I'm going to train up Eileen a bit in Bellsprout Tower.
Don't mind me, I'm having supper.
Yeah, it's around that time for us.
I got off work, had to do the recording, and I was like, hey, I don't have to do anything right now. I can actually eat.
Yeah, he was like, yo, we're recording Pokemon first because he's hungry.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time.
Oh crap, I think I know what HM you get from getting to the top of this.
I think you get Flash.
Yeah, the most useless fucking HM ever. Does Flash even have a battle thing that does?
Actually, it lowers your opponent's accuracy.
Isn't that Ben Smogon, or is it increasing your evasion?
Well, the way that Smogon is pretty much if you increase evasion or decrease your opponent's accuracy, it's banned. Because it does make it more luck-based, but you could make the argument that increasing your own accuracy and decreasing your opponent's evasion is still luck-based. But I can see why they wouldn't allow the increasing evasion and decreasing accuracy.
At the same time, though, you know, there's switch-outs and stuff like that.
Whirlwind, very popular.
Whirlwind, Dragon Tail, Volt Switch.
What's kind of funny, too, is that... I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that Flash, you know, it's like you're emitting a bright flash of light. I believe it's 80% accuracy. So... Okay, yeah, so like a light bulb is 80% accuracy, but then sand attack, which is something throwing sand at something, is 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, like to me, sand attack should be maybe 90 and flash should have been 100.
I don't know, maybe they thought it'd be broken or something.
Oh well, I think sand attack has more PP also, so it's like there's no reason to use flash ever.
Yeah.
I kind of hope they do what they did to Rock Smash, they make it a TM. Or...
I like the reusable
get rid of
TMs.
it. Yeah, that was one of the best things with Gen 5.
Oh my god, he's gonna use a Bellsprout? No shit.
Oh,
He's only used
no.
2 and we're in Bellsprout Tower.
Let's be real though, Bellsprout has some real DXLs going on.
Well, you know how to earn those, right?
It's a gift that cannot be taken lightly.
Years of sucking Cacnea.
I actually like that green color for it. I actually like that a bit more than the yellow.
You mentioned in the last session is nice with Pokemon games, how the border changes for them.
Yeah, if you joined us for yellow, you would have seen that there was Choose plastered all over it.
And it said, you know, Pokemon Yellow at the bottom.
And
this one goes gold version as the gold coloring.
I'm wondering, like, I feel like Crystal, like, it probably would be a light blue, but I feel like it's got some other designs.
I know there's hidden items in here. At least I'm fairly certain there are. But one, I don't have the item finder, and two, I'm not going to use the item finder.
I really like the dowsing machine in.
I like the dowsing machines and just about all the gens better than the item finder.
I think it was Oras. I really like that version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would just pop it on and you could just walk around like nothing.
I like the, you mean the head thing?
Mm-hmm.
I like the head thing and the hand dowsing rods.
Yeah.
Those were the best. You know, the mount is kind of cool, but at the same time, the Poké Ride system was a little weird at times. You know, very good basic idea, but...
I really like the idea of it, and I'd love them to expand on it. Like, I just love the idea of not having to have HMs ever.
Yeah.
In a way, like...
I kind of wish...
So nice.
I kind of wish, though, that instead of just summoning up, you know, a thing, they gave you, let's say, different saddles for using the Poké Ride.
That'd be cool. Or,
so you still had to have the Pokemon yourself, but...
yeah, it's like, oh, you happen to have a Pidgeot? Well, yeah, you can use this saddle here so that you can fly. Because I know that one of the things that people brought up was, oh yeah, oh you gotta ride on Charizard, that's so cool. Yeah, but Charizard's not native to the Alola region at all.
Yeah.
So why is Charizard all of a sudden there? Like, I know it's fan service, but it's just
at the
out there.
same time, though, because Charizard's a flying Pokemon, it's not so weird to see a Charizard, you know, go to there.
They immigrated it.
Well, that's actually in the spirit of Hawaii, because a lot of the animals who got there through immigration, through land bridges, flight, and other things, especially their insects.
They were all like, hey, our main flying Pokemon is a slow ass toucan. We can't use that for Poké Ride. Gotta get something fast.
Follow your nose. How many people do you think named their frickin' toucan Sam?
I think mine was Leslie. I could be wrong.
Congratulations, you were better than the rest of us.
Mine was also a lady. She was really mad.
Why was she mad?
I don't know. She was just pissed. I actually really like Toucan. I'm just kind of upset with how slow it is.
Yeah, Trick Room kind of Pokemon, you think?
Gen 7 is Trick Room. Literally, like, everything is so slow. But then you look at Gen 6, and it's the complete opposite. Everything is so fast in it. Gen 5 was when the power creep really started happening. So that's what I'm kind of worried with. As we get more generations, the power creep is just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger. And like a lot of Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon just can't keep up with it at all. Like you look way back, I think it was I'm trying to remember what a good example is.
I can think of an analogous example.
Go for it.
Well, this isn't in the Pokemon world, but look at card games. Look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at the first two sets of monsters. A good level 4 monster from Legend of Blue Eyes versus a decent level 4 monster from current gen. The power creep is so insane. There was a time where shit like Trial of Nightmare / Hell was actually not too bad. And now your thing's crap unless it's an archetype, has 1800 attack, or an effect. Like, that is some fucking power creep.
And for Duel Links, like, I look at a lot of the level 4s. It's like, oh yeah, 1800 attack, 1500 defense, you know, it's got this effect. Oh, that's pretty cool. Then you look at like a vanilla level 6, and stats are even worse with no effects. Like, why would you ever use this?
Yeah, that was very common. Fusions in the original Yu-Gi-Oh expansions.
Fusions were so bad.
Were shit, with very few exceptions.
Blue Eyes Ultimate was a powerhouse, but even then, it's like, is it really worth it to sack 3 Blue Eyes to get it?
Yeah, but even back then, there were ways to bullshit your way into a monster.
Yeah. To the point where they said, yeah, this can only be summoned by using this specific card, by sacrificing these specific monsters in this specific order.
Yeah.
You also need to have this specific blood type and live in this country, and be 52% bilingual, like some bullshit like that.
That actually kind of makes me think of Pokemon. They had a card that got banned, and it was insert name here is Pikachu, and you put your name there. You know that one, right?
Birthday Pikachu.
Yep.
Because you could just say it got these effects based on if it was your birthday or not.
Yeah.
And everyone would just say, "Oh, it's my birthday."
ID, motherfucker. This is the first Pokemon I've ran into. Wild Pokemon I've ran into here.
Meanwhile, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I ran into nothing but wild Pokemon the whole time.
Yeah, and like, what I'm hoping to get is a Ghastly, because Ghastly becomes really good at fucking up some people's strategies. Hypnosis Dream Eater is kind of broken in this gen if it hits.
Yeah.
Well, NPCs don't have... There's no early bird effects and all that, so...
Yeah, exactly.
You sleep, you got the same 50 chance everyone's got.
I'm so happy that Pokemon can only have one status condition against me at a time.
Yeah.
Just imagine being asleep and paralyzed.
Well, everyone would run a fucking Marlboro team. You remember what Marlboro is?
Enlighten me.
Marlboro is an enemy from Final Fantasy. You might also think of it. It looks like it's was referenced to Viv the Beholder from D&D, where the thing's main thing is stat effects. You start the battle and it gives you like 20 stat effects.
Holy.
Yeah, it's one of the most hated enemies.
I mean, in this, you can be asleep. Well, you can have any condition plus being paralyzed. Or, confused, sorry.
Yeah.
But then I think it was Gen 3 that did it. It was like, oh yeah, you can also be infatuated with the tract. So, there's that.
Oh my god.
So, like, one of the sets I made with the Pokemon is, it's got Air Slash. Oh, okay. So it's a Swoobat, and I gave it... Like, this is just... It's a joke one. It's got Double Team, and it's got Simple. So when it uses Double Team, its evasion goes up by 2 instead of 1. It has Thunder Wave to paralyze. It also has Attract to infatuate the target. Ideally, if it's using a double battle, something else will confuse the target. So you have to go through your paralysis check, your infatuation check, and your confusion check. But it also has Air Slash, so you have to take a flinch check as well. And if you pass all that, you still have to do the accuracy check.
Oh my god, it's like if a Beholder and a Marlboro had sex.
It's such a dick. Like, if it could have 5 moves, and I think it could learn. I think it learns Confuse Ray. I could be wrong. If it could learn 5 moves, I'd give it Confuse Ray.
You're an asshole.
Oh, and it also holds Light Clay to further boost its evasion.
Yeah, you didn't have to make my case even more.
I specifically trained it to have max speed, and then everything else is into, I think it's HP, just to beef it up as much as possible. Because Air Slash isn't meant to take you out; it's just meant to flinch you to death.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah. Although I do that a lot. I do the same thing with Togekiss.
Well, then again, do you remember the one time you and I were battling? And I like Quick Claw because it's a bit random, but it's fun when it goes off. And I had Quick Claw go off 4 times in a row on you.
Yeah, that was cool.
Pissing you off. Maybe that was maybe that happening was karma for all the times you've made Swoobat things. He's gonna send a Hoot, so I'm gonna switch out because I'm low on health.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites is Togekiss with Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Ancient Power, and Roost. And with Serene Grace, you have a 60% chance to flinch your opponent on top of the 50% flinch chance, or paralyzed chance. And then the other one I like to do is the Jirachi set, which has Iron Head, Body Slam.
Why the fuck did you use Foresight?
NPCs. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm not a ghost.
What if you are?
Well, then you need to get the fucking Silph Scope first.
Maybe Sir Splash is dead.
Oh my god. Look at that fucking bar.
Jeez. I love how they added that in Gen 2. Like,
Yeah.
That was... The bar was essentially there for Gen 1. It just wasn't used. I don't know if they just didn't know how to incorporate it properly, or if they intended to put that in and they just never got around to it. But that bar is there. That's pretty revolutionary for Pokemon, I think. Like, it's just the little things. That's what I like with them. When they do the small things, update it.
Again.
I don't think you fight him yet. I could be wrong. I think he just leaves because he doesn't want to fight you because he says you're really weak, and then he just kicked his ass.
I told you, please, your name's Butt Stallion.
Yeah, because he leaves, you talk to him, he gives you Flash, and then you pick up an escape rope, so that then you can do literally the same thing.
I'm not gonna use escape rope because I want a Ghastly.
Yeah. Also, like, I like how they do little convenience things like that. It's like, hey,
Oh,
look at that.
say what you want and it'll happen.
Yeah. I want $15 million.
Oh, that'd be so nice. Oh, that's right. Nope. Can I even do anything to him? I've only got normal type moves, I think.
Oh,
wait,
Foresight.
Foresight.
There you go. I don't know if Foresight carries over if you swap out, though. But I don't think he can do anything to you either. Well, she.
I've got a potion, so I'll use it for now. Lick. Doesn't affect me. Oh, that's right, because they can't hit me either, except for with Hypnosis.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm pretty sure it gets Lick and Hypnosis only.
At first.
I think it gets Nightshade at level 15.
Yeah, that's not a little higher than that, I think.
I'm sure Nightshade's not the best, but even then, like at level 15, that's a 3-shot on
God. Yeah, so this is why Hypnosis is broken and why I want a Ghastly.
I haven't kept track yet, but I'm pretty sure you already passed the maximum amount of turns you should be asleep for. Unless they introduce that in a later generation. There we go.
They introduced it in a later generation, I'm pretty sure. Can they hit me back, though, now that I have Foresight up?
Nope, they must use against you. And even then, I don't think there's a move that...
Oh, thank you.
I don't think, I'm pretty sure Foresight only allows normal and fighting moves to hit ghost types, along with bypassing the evasion check. I don't think it allows your ghost type moves to hit normal types.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting that any lower without killing it, I think.
Not exactly. Or go.
Okay. I don't know. Who's a female who's really famous who died in the last so many years?
I forgot her name. God damn it.
House.
That was who I was thinking of, yep. It was Amy Winehouse, it's not recent, but of course Monroe. Why is a Gengar sprite for Ghastly? Okay. Amy
Wine.
Yeah, that works.
I don't even know anything about Amy Winehouse, really.
I think she's the one who did the song where it was, okay, this is kind of a bad joke.
Rehab.
She did a song, I think it was,
Rehab.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. It's like, how do you know if your man loves you or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's how do you know if he really loves you?
Mm-hmm.
And then under my breath, when I was working with someone, I said, I'm pretty sure he'd love you if he wouldn't let you die from a drug overdose.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Like, yes, it's bad, but yeah, I thought of it spur of the moment, so don't hate me for that. Uh-oh.
Well, shit.
It's kind of like when I was going by the old folks' home and I saw that there was an ambulance there and said, hey, look, there's a free room now.
Yeah, this is the guy you'll hear from Potato.
It's bad humor, but it could be worse.
Yeah, dark humor. Not to be mistaken with racist humor.
I'm sorry, if you don't like the dark humor, I think it's called black humor, they call it? I could be wrong, I don't know. Whatever it's called. If that's not your thing, I do apologize about it, but yeah.
Oh, yay.
Watergun should be around really soon. I think like within like the next 2 levels you should have it.
I'm just gonna walk out here so I can save the escape rope. But I think we're also coming to the end of this episode.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you're out of here, we're done.
So my call is just a little early for you?
Oh yeah, I got flame, I forgot, yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, because you get a flash from him after.
And I really should have healed up.
Yeah.
Or got a TP up.
Oh, and it has Vine Whip too, I think. I think it only knows Vine Whip pretty much. Vine Whip and Growth. If it knows Vine Whip, we're done. Because Gen 4 and up, it was a physical move, but right now it's a special move. Yep. Shit.
How many growls is it to max out their cooldown?
6. The most you can get to is +6 or -6.
And is growl just 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1 attack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it can get any lower past 1 more. So after this one, I'm probably going to switch out to Sir Splash.
I mean, hopefully it goes through a growth when you do a swap out so you can get a free switch, but who knows. Actually, yeah, because you resist it, and then you can heal up.
Can Amy hit?
Mm-hmm. You got lick. Okay, yeah, first you heal, of course. I think my favorite is when you go to use a potion, and you pick the wrong Pokemon.
Yeah. Wow, that still hits pretty hard, though. Oh, that's because they have that level advantage.
Yeah. It's gonna miss because you used it.
Oh, that's the other thing, is Hypnosis's fucking chance to hit is horrible, though.
You get it? Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, if he crits you, Amy's gone. Again.
This might take a while.
Yeah, well, I think he's got 2 Bellsprouts and I think it was a Hoot Hoot. He has something else, that's for sure, though.
You know what? Take the fucking risk.
Okay, good. This should do hefty damage, though.
If I rage, will it stack between Pokemon that faint?
I don't know, actually. Actually,
Not
no.
worth a chance.
If you switch Pokemon, it won't.
No, I mean they switch. If they lose their Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, no, it should stack. Because it's a counter that goes on you. Your rage counter is applied to your Pokemon, yeah. Now, on the bright side, this one doesn't have a growth right now, so it's only at 0.
Don't crit.
Okay, you can't take another one. Unless it gets a min roll, because that was 11 damage. Nice.
And I crit. Nice. Can a Hoot Hoot really do shit to me on this one?
Just tackle you to death. And I don't think it's at the level to have Hypnosis yet. I think it's in a couple levels still. Again, I haven't played Gen 2 like ever, so I could be wrong.
Potion spamming for the win.
Yeah.
In fairness, I didn't think I was going to have this battle.
Potion spamming. It's unacceptable for the NPCs to do it. Oh, but the player can do it, no problem.
I think it's consecutive potion spamming is what pisses people off. It's
Yeah.
consecutive on the same Pokemon turn after turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because even at my worst potion spamming, I don't think I was doing it turn after turn after turn.
I actually had to do that a little bit in some battles. Like in the newer ones, just because I was under-leveled.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize it.
It just shields Foresight on me.
Holy. Level up.
And now I'm just gonna roll over everyone in the rest of the
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I've got to level up Amy now. Well, thank you for joining us. You don't really need to see this, but you will because it's going to continue. Yeah, I got Flash.
Yay!
We're going to see you next time.
See ya.